So this is a very common question. How do we pivot our marketing to most effectively target startups and sales and SaaS leads? Now, obviously, if you've been creating content and working on campaigns for a different market or a different industry, then you will clearly need to start at the beginning. One of the things that I suggest you do is check out this template that I have here, which is called your ideal customer profile and buyer persona template. By working through this document, you'll start to understand who out of the software industry, which targets and verticals you want to focus on. Remember, SaaS is a business model, not necessarily an industry in itself. So there may be different verticals within the SaaS business model that you may want to focus about. And that could be marketing automation or sales automation software companies. It could be website builders. It really does depend on which ones will get the most value from your service. When you're looking at the ideal customers, you want to think about the industry, the company size, the department size, location, and then you define in characteristics. These could be, as an example, is the company has to have raised a round of funding. They must be at least a Series A. Or it might be about website traffic. They need to have X amount of website visits per month. And there are a number of sources that you can use to find that information. Crunchbase being one of the great tools to find the fundraising round. And then SimilarWeb is a tool that you can use to find the website traffic. Then once you've narrowed down the companies, you also want to think about the individuals within those companies. So who are the target audiences that you want to speak to? So here you would look at things like job titles, their seniority, and really then you need to start working out what is their high level objective, what are their roles and responsibilities, what challenges and obstacles do they need to overcome, what are their professional success metrics. A quick tip is a lot of this information can be found in job descriptions. So if you look for the job descriptions of your target audience, you'll be able to find out what these objectives, responsibilities, and challenges are. Then also think about the risks and fears. Most software companies will be concerned about two main things. Well, there's lots of things they'll be concerned about, but usually it's customer acquisition and then customer retention. So there are two big risks and fears to any software company. And then think about, what is the big win that you deliver? Where do these individuals spend time online? Who are the thought leaders within the industry? And what software do they use? And if you look at the thought leaders and see what content they're producing, that will give you a steering of which content you should produce as well. What I would say is do not start creating any content until you have completed a ICP and buyer persona document like this. The next stage for this as well is to then speak to these new potential customers that you want to target and double check whether your theory and your hypotheses are correct. And then really what you want to do is focus on creating content that solves a pain point that they're having. That pain point doesn't have to be about your solution, but the pain point should be something that keeps them up at night. And by providing value to them and becoming a trusted advisor, you'll be able to have more conversations, which will likely lead to more deals in your pipeline and also closed won business. So start with the ICP and buyer persona, test the hypotheses by having conversations with people, understand their pain points and create content to solve that pain. Thank you.